Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dose Abege. If you're a new subscriber, hi, hello, thank you for stopping by. I hope you stay, I hope you subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping back once again. Guys, today we are going to be achieving this foxy eye makeup look. It's trending right now. I see everybody doing it. So this is my own take on the whole Bella Hadid foxy eye inspired makeup look. I love how it turned out. It's actually very simple to achieve. I hope you learned something from this look and I hope it inspires you to get your own foxy eye going on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below. Alright guys, let's get right into the video. So to start off this foxy eye makeup tutorial, we're going to be starting off with the skin. Now we want skin that looks very flawless, skin that looks like untouchable, skin that looks unclockable. So I'm first of all going to be going into my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. Now if you watch me, you would know that this is my all-time favorite full coverage, get me skin that is unclockable foundation. Now my skin is actually going through some things right about now, but we're still going to push forward. And with this foundation, it's very full coverage, very without overdoing it. To further give us flawless skin, I'm just going to be color correcting a little bit under the eyes and also around the mouth area. And what this does, this just helps color correct all the darker areas of my face, like my mustache and my dark circles. Before I blend, I like to go in with some Fix Plus to just set the foundation whilst I blend. Like I always say, make sure you take your foundation right down your neck. You don't want to leave your foundation hanging. You want to make sure that you're getting a good enough blend. So I sometimes like to make a face like this just to make sure that my foundation is getting everywhere and it's blended in nicely. It's not that hard to achieve. You can get a perfect blend once you just try to work at it. Make sure you also don't go in with too much foundation at once because you don't want to cake face. Build it up. Just go with a little bit at a time and try to build it up. Next, I'm just going to be using the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer as well, and I'll just be placing some concealer on the areas of my face that I would like to highlight. Because we're trying to do the foxy eye makeup look, I'm going to be mapping out how far the concealer should blend just to give us that elongated cat eye look. This is just giving me a map for how lifted I want my eyes to look. So I'm just actually going to let that sit for a little bit, and next I'm going to go in to blend my contour. I'll be using the NYX Cream Contour and Highlight palette for this, and I'll just first of all swirl my brush into the contour shade, swirl a little bit on the back of my hand before I go in to just chisel my face a bit. You want that Bella Hadid, sun-kissed, snatched all day, everyday type of look. So you want to grab your favorite contour cream, or you can skip this step and apply bronzer at the end. But this is just to give us that chiseled type of effect. You want to make sure you're looking into the mirror and looking at your face structure and defining your features as best as you can. If you try to smize a little bit like this, you can kind of locate where your cheekbones are, and right there is where you place your contour. not below the line, but right on top the line, like that. Also go down your jawline to kind of also contour your jaw. So guys, after we're done chiseling the face, blending out the forehead, the cheekbones, and a little bit of the jawline, we can go on to blend the rest of the highlight. Now I left it on for a little bit just so that it could get a little tacky, because you get a little bit of a better coverage. Blending the highlight right around the edge of the eye like that maps out the kind of lift that we're looking for. But you kind of want to round it out around the hairline. So guys, we want to set all of that because we don't want any creasing, we don't want any of that getting into our fine lines. And I'm going to also be doing a little bit of baking to further set that powder in place. So going in with a wedge sponge, I'm just going to take some powder and also set all the areas we just blended out. Make sure you blend out everything and there are no creases left, like none. Then you go ahead to bake. This is what we should be looking like at this point, still emphasizing the whole eyes, the whole lift of the Foxy eye makeup look. So guys, that has been sitting for like a hot minute. Actually, it has been sitting for like about a minute, and I don't like to leave powder to bake too much because then the yellow tint stays there and then it starts to get like a little messy. So I'm going to be going into my black Radiance powder. Now this powder has a little bit of coverage. I advise you use a powder that has a little bit of coverage because it gives you more of an even flawless finish. So that's why I like this powder. Another option for me would be the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. Those powders as well for setting the rest of the face have a little bit of a coverage, and when you set you get like an even flawless blend. So that's what I'm doing here. What I like to do, I just take the powder and just set the rest of my face because this powder is not a brightening powder, so I don't want to like spoil the work I've done under the eyes. So I'm just going to take the brush with whatever is left and just dust off the areas I highlighted. And just kind of like blend everything in together. So guys, for this look, I'm going to be using the Sheila Proceed with Caution palette by Colourpop, and I'm going to be going into the shade Maintenance. It's a brown burgundy type of shade. I'm going to be using like a card like this to kind of map out the edge. And what you want to do is you want to map out the edge and just smoke that on your lash line. As you can see, like putting that just catches out the fallout and even gives it a sharper edge. So guys, next I'm going into the palette and I'll be going into the dark shade, which is Gloves On. Now I'm using a different type of dense angled brush, which is smaller than the last one I used. And I'm also going to take that paper and still line it up and then smoke it in the same manner as which I smoked the brown, but a little lower. And you kind of just want to blend that black into the brown. So guys, this is where we are at right now. It's actually pretty easy to achieve. It's just like using eyeshadow to basically shape your eyes into the cat-like shape that you like. So as you can see, we have something going on here. I'm going to also take the same brush I used with the black eyeshadow to kind of elongate the front part of the eye. It's very subtle, but it's there. So guys, I went ahead and smoked out the brown and the black on this eye as well, giving us that foxy cat eye look. Next, I'm also going to take some more of that black eyeshadow and also trace the inner tear duct. Now for me, I'm just using eyeshadows to achieve this, but you could use wing liner to achieve this inner tear duct elongated kind of foxy eye look. I'm also going to go into some of that black eyeshadow and also smoke it on the lower lash line. I'm also like kind of connecting it to the inner tear duct area. So guys, this is just the base of the eyes, and I'm going to go into some glitter or a gold shade, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to dab that right in the front like this. What this does is this opens up the eyes. Truth is, you can really make this eye look your own and spice it up however you like. I'm also just going to be blending the lower lash line with some of that brown, the maintenance shade that we used earlier. Now something else that also really enhances this look would be your choice of eyelashes. You also want to kind of go for eyelashes that kind of flare out like that, or you could customize your eyelashes, cut them and just maybe fix them right at the outer corner. I'll first of all be going with a coat of mascara. So guys, I just applied these eyelashes that I kind of customized. I attached some longer length eyelashes towards the end to flare it out and give it more of that foxy eye type of look that we're going for. I'm going to be using my favorite combo at the moment, which is the Shayla Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF4. So guys, I'll be using the e.l.f. lip gloss in addition to the lip liner. Thank you so much for watching. This is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching guys. Till next time, much love. Bye.